Inside Morehead State Basketball is brought to you by the Citizens Bank, home of totally free checking. Reno's Roadhouse. Go wild, go west, go Reno's. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918. The Jack Rowe Insurance Agency and Auto Owners Insurance. Insurance the right way, the human way. Tim Short Auto Group. Take the short drive to satisfaction. Fazoli's of Morehead. Fast, fresh, Italian. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, serving the hills since 1963. U.S. Bank, all of us serving you. Big Four Lumber, Ace Hardware, the helpful place. Wendy's of Morehead, fresh, never frozen. Carter County Farm Bureau Insurance, the Todd Pratt Agency, big on commitment. Eagle Finance, loans made easy, payments made affordable. Apply online at eagle.com. Commercial Bank of West Liberty, a source of strength for more than 100 years. Joshua Trent Custom Designs. Looking to build? Let us design your house plans. Giovanni's of Morehead. Order online at giovannispizzapower.com. And by Standifer Builders Paving and Sealing. Quality work at affordable prices. That's how we roll.
Hello and welcome in to Inside Morehead State Basketball here at the Academic Athletics Center on the campus of Morehead State University. And as always, alongside the Eagle Head basketball coach, Jonathan Mattox, I'm David Patrick. And Coach, we always say offense sells tickets, but defense wins games, defense wins championships. And boy, is your team ever locked in right now.
Yeah, we've really bought into the defensive side of the ball, and we're playing well, we're competing, we're keeping guys in front, we're keeping guys out of the paint, we're contesting every shot. And then the last part of defense, you can't talk about defense without talking about rebounding. So we're doing both of those really well right now.
Jonathan, the last 2+ weeks, 4 opponents held under 60 points, and even more than that, you've won 35 straight games holding opponents 60 points or fewer, and you just told me off camera the story behind that.
Yeah, I think it's a good formula, like 60 or less. You know, it's kind of what I've said. You know, if you can hold opponents to 60 or less, you'll be in every game. You may not win them all, but you'll be in every game. You'll have a chance to win every game, and that's what we've been doing lately.
Coach, according to our good friend Matt Siegel, since 2020, MSU is 59-6 at home. That's winning 91% of your games.
Yeah, defense is a big part of it. Our crowd was huge in the Western Illinois game. That was a huge part of it. So you take defense, you take rebound and crowd, and our familiarity and comfortability and mindset to protect home court, all the above.
Jonathan, I've said many times, and Coach Wells and I talked about it on last week's show, that this team has taken your identity. Talk about that.
Yeah, they've really embraced it. We've got a really coachable group. I commended them because I am going to be I'm going to be firm but fair, and I told them that. There are times I need to be a little bit firmer on them. They respond when I am firm. But they come out, they have great energy and effort at practice every day. They have great energy and effort in the games every day. We go through highs and lows a little bit here and there, but for the most part, our effort is really consistent.
Stay with us when we come back. Highlights of the exciting game with Western Illinois at Johnson Arena. That's straight ahead on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you. Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah, Nate.
Giovanni's Pizza is a favorite stop for Eagle basketball fans before or after the game. Come taste for yourself delicious pizza, pasta, subs, salads, wings, and much more at the perfect location, 700 East Main Street, across from the Academic Athletics Center. Dine in for great customer service or order online at giovannispizzapower.com.
These days, banking, like basketball, moves at a fast pace. At Commercial Bank, that same fast pace comes to life with our lenders. We're fast with local loan decisions. Bankers who you know and who know you. Simply put, it's better banking. Commercial Bank, where friendliness prevails. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Eagle Game Highlights are sponsored by Carter County Farm Bureau Insurance, the Todd Pratt Agency, big on commitment.
Coach, it was great to see the students out last night, and man, they were enjoying it.
Yeah, we had a big time crowd, not just students, but our community. You see the sign there, Win for Sarge. That was important for us last night going into the game. We wanted to go to the hot hand early. Anwar Malouk's been playing really well. He got us off to a good start in that low post. He can score with his left or right hand. And then Jerome Morton coming off here, ball screen, little step back three. He also had the hot hand in the first half. He was 3 for 4 from 3, little shot fake and gets to the rim, and he's really just been playing well with a high confidence level. I thought this was a great drive and a big play by George Marshall to drive and get to 2 feet and finish. We really wanted to attack them in the paint early and often.
And the balance of the inside-outside game really opens your offense up.
Absolutely. You got to have both. You know, we got Anwar, Kenny, Deontay inside, and you can see Anwar there getting to his right-hand hook. But then to balance it out, you know, Jerome, George, these guys making shots from the perimeter is a good balance for us offensively. Jerome's feeling pretty good right there about himself.
Johnny, we get to halftime. Your team only scoring 21 points in the first half, down 26-21 at the break. In the second half, an absolute rock fight.
Yeah, it was. You know, we hold them to 21 in the second half. We did get down there 8 or 9 points. Even late under 10, but we just stay with it, keep playing. We had to come up with enough stops and rebounds to win the game, and we were able to do that. But again, Anwar, he kept us in it.
And Coach, he goes either hand.
Either hand. That's something he's really worked on and developed. Later in the game, we did push the pace a little bit in transition, especially when it gets into Kenny's hands. We want him to go downhill, and then same thing with Jerome. He had a good favorable matchup there, get to the rim and get a good finish. Great closeout contest block by Anwar. Kenny comes up with it, and now we can go in transition.
You're down 1 at this point. This shot puts you up 2 and changed the whole complexion of the game.
Big momentum shot. Great play, Kenny White. Way to have your feet set, George Marshall. But it started with the stop on the other end with Anwar Malouk. And then Kenny did a better job in the second half, finishing through contact. 0 points in the first half for Kenny, 14 points in the second half. I told those guys, it's a man's game down there. You got to be strong, physical, and go through a guy's chest. Don't look for a foul call. And we want to go to him late. He's had the hot hand. They're bumping him the whole way. He gets it on the glass and 1 to give us the lead. Good flex. Everybody's feeling good. He's got to go make a free throw, and we got to get a stop.
And, Coach, at the end of the game to put it away, Jerome.
Yep, steady Eddie. He's as steady as they come. Steps up, makes 2 to extend the lead to 4.
And Coach, as he is on the free throw line, I'm shooting from the baseline, and he said several times, I ain't missing him. I heard him say that.
I was kind of instructing the guys what to do if he makes and what to do if he misses. And Jerome was letting everybody know, hey, like, I'm not missing these, so Coach, don't even worry about it. So
I love Jerome Morton. Man, every Division I program in the country needs a Jerome Morton.
No question. Infectious energy and personality, really good leader in terms of all the intangibles. And then, you know, every win at this level is really hard to get. There's nothing better than a locker room after a win. You got to go in there, celebrate, give everybody props.
Find a way, okay? Have an unstoppable will. Games like this aren't always going to be sexy. I remember when I was here as an assistant, we played Belmont one year, 47-48, man, and they were good. Right? They were good, and we were good. We had daggone Janai Broom, who's player of the year, and it's a 47-48 game. Just a slugfest, grind it out. Some games are going to be like that. Some games we may play better offensively like we did SEMO. But here's the thing. Shooting and offense should never determine the outcome. It should only determine the margin. Right? We were up 18 at SEMO in the second half. We started making some shots. That determined the margin. Right? We could have still won that game had we not played as well offensively. All right, flash to the knife. We didn't play well offensively. We'll clean that up tomorrow. We'll watch some film and clean that up, okay? But shooting should never determine the outcome. It should only determine the margin. Everybody got me? Defense wins games. Defense and rebounding wins what? Is that what we're trying to be? Is that the journey we're on? Keep trusting that. Everybody stay together. Hey, I say it all the time, man. Some guys played well tonight. Some guys didn't. But the strength of our team is what? Our team. Our team. Keep trusting that. Good job. Proud of you guys. Way to figure it out. Way to keep finding a way. Way to stay the course. Love you guys. Good job.
Hey Eagle Empire, this is Kelly Wells, Director of Athletics at Morehead State University. It's my pleasure to be joined here by Gary Markham, owner of Tim Short Auto and a big donor and a big booster of Morehead State basketball and Morehead State athletics. And Gary, tell us a little bit about what's going on at Tim Short Auto these days.
We're here to take care of all your needs, automotive service parts. We carry Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram brands. Real appreciative of everyone in town. We've been here since 2014, and we couldn't be here without all the customers and the athletics, the university, just the whole town. It makes us proud to be here.
And we know you've got a choice when you're looking for your next vehicle, and I want to encourage you from the Eagle athletic standpoint to support Tim Short Auto here in Morehead, Kentucky, as they are huge supporters of the athletic program. And not to mention, Gary just happens to be my brother-in-law, so a lifelong relationship here that we're proud of, and certainly are thankful for everything that Tim Short Auto Group does and Gary does for our athletic department. And as we always say, go Eagles.
This segment of Inside Morehead State Basketball is sponsored by Fazoli's of Morehead. Fast, fresh Italian.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good team win for us. I didn't think we were locked in necessarily in the first 20 minutes. So we had some early mistakes. We had to settle in. And get back to playing Morehead State basketball, which we did in the second half. Yeah, and I told them again after the game, shooting and scoring should never determine the outcome. They should only determine the margin. We were fortunate to hit 11 threes today. And like you said, Kenny, Jerome, Tyler, Deontay, and George were all in double figures. We want to have a balanced team. Sometimes we get out of balance depending on the game, depending on the matchup, depending on personnel. Today's game, Lindenwood was more willing to dig down and double our post guys. So Deontay, Anwar, and Kenny, and those guys made the right plays. But, we have a good matchup in the post. We're certainly going to take advantage of that. Today it was more of a game where they crowded our post guys, and we made the right plays. We had 21 assists and 10 turnovers, which is really good for our team.
Coach, these last couple weeks in practice, he's just been preaching sharing the ball because the strength of our team is our team. We have a lot of players that can go, and we just want to utilize that as much as possible.
I mean, it's always fun when you go out there with your brothers and play the game that you love, go out with the coaching staff that you like to go out with. It's always fun just to be out there and to see life every day as well. So, just for me, we had a meeting as a team, and we chose a word for the new year that we're going to go by, and mine was impactful. And that's just rather than just on the court, off the court, just being an impactful presence. So that just was a big part of the night.
Just our togetherness, I think, was the biggest thing tonight. Even when I got onto our team early in the first half, even at halftime, I saw a poised group. I saw a composed group. I saw a group that was going to stay together. And I said, okay, let's make these adjustments in the second half. Let's continue to play offensively like we did, because we had 40 points in the first half, 42 in the second half. I said, guys, probably about, 2/3 of the way through the first half, I said, is this us defensively? And then we went on a little run and got back to being who we are defensively.
We have a love for each other, even off the court. Like, a lot of us, we go out to eat dinner and stuff like that. We just have a special bond on and off the court. And I think that leads us to our success on the court. Being able to trust each other, that's the word of the week, was trust. And, just having trust in other, making a one more pass, trusting people, talking on defense on the ball screen, whether it's, trusting people to put them in the right spots to score, picking a guy up whenever he makes a mistake. It's just something that we have is just trust as a team. We trust one another, and I think that's the biggest part of what our success has come to.
Protect home, win as many as you can on the road. Again, our community, our fan base, our student section has been big. Our guys are comfortable here, but a big part of it is they feel supported by our fans, by our community, by our student body. So shout out to everybody who supports this program.
There's no better way to spend the day than with lunch or dinner at Reno's Roadhouse in Morehead. Enjoy delicious steak, chicken, and ribs, along with our trademark honey butter rolls and hometown hospitality.
Hi, I'm Tim Kogenberg. I promise to provide 100% guest satisfaction here at Reno's Roadhouse in Morehead.
Go wild, go west, go Reno's. Woo!
At the Citizens Bank, we have totally free checking and a free gift. When you combine totally free checking with the best people and the best service, do you know what you get? The best bank. Being the best bank makes it easy for customers to refer friends and family to bank with the best too. Every referral gets another free gift, so come bank with the best. The Citizens Bank, the home of totally free checking and a free gift. Member FDIC.
From the desk of the AD with Coach Kelly Wells is brought to you by the Tim Short Auto Group. Take the short drive to satisfaction.
Welcome back, Eagle Nation, to From the Desk of the Athletic Director. I'm Kelly Wells, Director of Athletics here at Morehead State, and we have a great show for you filled with all updates, information that you'd want to know about Morehead State athletics. To start the episode, we'd like to send out prayers to all those affected by the horrific fires in California. We know we have many Eagle Nation represented in California, and we send our prayers to you. Don't forget to mark your calendars for Blue and Gold Weekend. The Blue and Gold Weekend is packed full of Eagle activities, MSU basketball, an alumni reception, and the Athletic Hall of Fame induction ceremony. We want to encourage you to get back and to get involved. As we mentioned our new Hall of Fame class, I want to congratulate all of our new inductees. Jade Flory Rhodes with soccer, Marissa Camelgarn with golf, Zach Lewis with football, Walt Ribka rifle, and Benjamin Schmidt with tennis. Congratulations, and we look forward to honoring you very soon. Concerts are coming back to the AAC. Flatland Calvary and the Wilder Blue will be here on February 26th. Get your tickets now. Those can be purchased right through the Eagle Athletic website. Get those tickets now. Indoor track and field season is underway with our first event at Marshall University. A strong performance from the Eagles with 13 top 8 finishes and 27 season bests. Keep up the great work. Hey Eagle Hoops fans, your men's basketball team currently is sitting at the top of the OVC standings. While we know we have lots of work ahead, we are excited about the future. Get out and support those Eagles. Please tune in to Inside Morehead State Basketball, which airs each Sunday throughout the season and is hosted by Jonathan Mattox and David Patrick. The show is aired on CW Lexington, which is a sister station of WKYT, and also on MSU YouTube. I want to highlight a landmark decision voted into action from the NCAA this week related to women's sports, specifically women's basketball. A performance fund is created to model what currently exists in men's basketball and has been voted into action. For all those that came before this decision, we want to recognize you. Two to highlight in my family are my father, Mickey Wells, who started the women's basketball program here at Morehead State, and my wife, Shawn, who poured her heart and soul into this program at Morehead State. I was thankful to be able to vote in favor of this landmark decision. Congratulations to all that this will affect now and in the future. We're sending our good vibes out to our cheer program, which is in Florida, chasing championships. All 4 teams have been working extremely hard and will represent Morehead State in an elite fashion. Go Eagles! I do have 2 contract extensions to announce, Jason Woodman with football and Paul Cox with soccer. We are certainly excited about the great work both did this year, but even more excited about the work in the future here at MSU. A big Eagle brag. Did you see our championship rings from last season's men's basketball OVC championships and our all-girl cheer national championship? Well, here you go. Here's our men's basketball, and here is our cheer. A big Eagle thank you to those who continue to support Morehead State Athletics financially. The Blue and Gold Alliance for Student Athlete Benefits is currently up and running. If you are interested in investing in our student athletes, please go to msueagles.com and under the Support the Eagles tab, you'll have options to give. We need your support. You make a difference and our student athletes are worth it. I want to encourage you to follow all things Eagle Athletics at MSU Eagles or msueagles.com and follow me at Coach Kelly Wells on X. And as always, let's go Eags!
Big Four Lumber Ace Hardware was founded by Philip Lewis nearly 45 years ago and is still locally owned and operated by the Lewis family. Our customers' needs have always come first, meaning we continue to enhance and expand our inventory. Big Four is a staple of the Morehead and Round County community, and we take great pride in giving back. We would like to thank our valued customers for your loyalty and trust and pledge to continue supplying the best quality service by our hometown employees. The moment you walk through the door, you'll know why we are Ace, the helpful place. That's Big Four Lumber, Ace Hardware, 1470 Flemingsburg Road in Morehead, Kentucky.
These days, banking like basketball moves at a fast pace. At Commercial Bank, that same fast pace comes to life with our lenders. We're fast with local loan decisions. Bankers who you know and who know you. Simply put, it's better banking. Commercial Bank, where friendliness prevails. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
My great-grandfather opened the first Tinton store in 1918, and our family opened our first feed mill in the mid-1950s. We now have 6 locations and a wide range of products including feed, seed, fertilizer, crop protection, animal health products, fencing materials, and pet food. Though times have changed, our commitment to providing you with the highest quality products and knowledgeable customer service is as strong as ever.
I'm Adam Hinton, inviting you to stop in and see for yourself. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918.
This segment of Inside Morehead State Basketball is sponsored by Wendy's. Fresh, never frozen.
Welcome back to Inside Morehead State Basketball. And Coach, big week coming up, back on the road. It seems like you just came off the road, but back on the road at Eastern Illinois on Thursday and SIUE on Saturday. Coach, we tend to play well at Eastern Illinois, but SIUE has given this team fits over the years.
Sure, and they're a good program. I think both programs, this road swing is really tough. The Eastern Illinois game is a ESPNU game, which will be really good for our fan base. SIUE has been a tough matchup over the last several years. They have good length, they have good athleticism, they're a good defensive and rebounding team as well. So both those teams are good teams. That'll be a tough road trip for our guys. We'll take it one at a time and see if we can continue to improve.
Coach, what do you tell your team? Obviously, you're in first place in the conference right now, but last night during the post-game press conference, you talked about we don't talk about that. We don't focus on that right now.
Yeah, that's not our focus. Our focus is improving every day. There's a lot we've got to improve on from the Western Illinois game. Our biggest thing right now is, can we fight complacency and can we still be accountable to the things we need to be accountable to? It really doesn't matter what place you're in on January 16th, 17th. You know, there's a lot of seasons left. We're only a third of the way through. There's a lot of season left. There's a lot we have to improve on. We've got to continue to improve on the things we need to get better at.
You got to win today, right?
Win today. Go 1-0 today. Wake up, have a good breakfast, get in the film room, watch good film, have a good practice, and go 1-0 today.
I love it. Thank you so much for watching, and on behalf of the Eagle Head basketball coach Jonathan Mattox, I'm David Patrick, and we look forward to seeing you next Sunday right here on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
Inside Morehead State Basketball was brought to you by the Citizens Bank, home of totally free checking. Reno's Roadhouse, go wild, go west, go Reno's. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918. The Jack Rowe Insurance Agency and Auto Owners Insurance. Insurance the right way, the human way. Tim Short Auto Group, take the short drive to satisfaction. Fazoli's of Morehead, fast, fresh, Italian. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, serving the hills since 1963. U.S. Bank, all of us serving you. Big 4 Lumber, Ace Hardware, the helpful place. Wendy's of Morehead, fresh, never frozen. Carter County Farm Bureau Insurance, the Todd Pratt Agency, big on commitment. Eagle Finance, loans made easy, payments made affordable. Apply online at eagle.com. Commercial Bank of West Liberty, a source of strength for more than 100 years. Joshua Trent Custom Designs. Looking to build? Let us design your house plans. Giovanni's of Morehead. Order online at giovannispizzapower.com. And by Standifer Builders Paving and Sealing. Quality work at affordable prices. That's how we roll.